It's Tanya Bridge Malone back with another YouTube video. Anyway, y'all, I didn't get up to about 12 o'clock today. I slept in. I didn't go to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning. I stayed up talking to a friend of mine. Well, that's a whole different situation, but anyway. He's going through, I guess he's separated from his wife right now, and he needed somebody to talk to or whatever. But I told him, I said, the best thing for you to do is stay faithful to her, you know what I mean? Don't be out here in these streets trying to find somebody else. You're not divorced. You still love her. You got feelings for her. I said, all you need is just somebody to talk to. I said, you don't need to be out here messing around with other people, breaking their hearts because you don't know what you want. You want to be with her and all that. I said, I'll be a friend to you, but that's it. And he just wanted somebody to talk to. That's all right. But I definitely ain't getting involved with nobody married or separated. I know better than that shit. I done seen my past, too many mistakes I've made like that, and that shit don't work out. You end up getting your heart broke and all that shit. So, and he's best friends with my son's. His son is him and his son and my son are best friends. You know. But I kind of thought it was odd because he asked me to be friends with him. He sent me a friend request on Facebook, but that was. He didn't send me a friend request on Facebook, and him and my son's been friends for probably, I know, a good probably 6-7 years. And when he got separated, when he sent me a friend request, and I thought, well, I told him, I said, he asked me for advice. I just told him, I'm like, listen, the best thing for you to do is just leave women alone right now. You know what I mean? Just be friends with somebody to talk to, and that's it. I said, because you're lonely right now. You want her back. You ain't filed for a divorce or nothing like that. I said, if she's out here cheating on you or whatever, he's acting like that she didn't have no reason to leave. She just up and left. He said he was in the hospital and she just up and left and said she was going to her mom's, and she's been gone for a month and a half. She hasn't contacted him. He's tried to call her. She won't talk to him. And he acts like he don't know what's going on, which I find hard to believe, you know what I mean? But you got two sides to every story. But they were married once before, and he said, I said, well, what happened the first time y'all got divorced? He's like, well, he said, I worked all the time. I wasn't ever home, so she left. And I was like, well, a person has to work, you know what I mean? I said, if she went out there and got her a job to help pay the bills, I said, then, you know, she might have been able, you know, you might have been home more often. But if you was the only one paying the bills, then, you know, yeah. And there is some men out there that want to provide for a woman that don't want a woman to have to work. But me, I like having my own money, even if a man, I've never had a man in my life ever tell me, hey, you can stay home, you don't have to work. But yeah, I don't know. But anyway, you know, he just wanted somebody to talk to. So I told him, I said, I'll be friends with you, talk to you as a friend, but that's it. I said, I don't want in the middle of your all's drama or nothing like that. I said, I'm single, but I ain't looking for nobody that's married or separated. I said, I just want to get that clear. I said, because I waited about 4 or 5 days after he sent the friend request to actually accept him as a friend, because, you know, I didn't want in the middle of their problems, and you never know what somebody's intentions are, you know what I mean? I've been through enough. I don't need no bullshit drama, because I didn't want her texting me up or sending me messages bitching me out because I'm friends with her husband on whatever. But she left her husband, so I don't know for what reason. And you really don't know, you know what I mean? Because there's two sides to every story, and if you don't live with somebody, you really don't know what they go through. So I don't judge people. It ain't my place. But I just told him, I just gave him my advice. You know, I told him, I said, the best thing for you to do is just stay single, focus on you and your son, and see what she does. I said, that's up to you. If she left for no reason, if that really is the truth, that's up to him what decision he makes. He's still in love with her. He still loves her. He still wants her. You know, it's the mother of his child. But his child ain't no kid anymore. His kid's 20 years old with no job. You know what I mean? And like I said, I've had trouble keeping jobs myself because I'm bipolar and stuff, you know, because I don't put up with bullshit on these jobs. I just don't do it. But anyway, he was saying that, you know, he's just been trying to focus on his kid, you know what I mean? But his kid really needs to get a job, you know what I mean? But my thing is, I ain't going to tell people what to do with their kids, because I haven't made the best choices with my kid either. My kid's got a job, and he ain't held a job down for any longer than 3 months ever since he graduated school. You know, he's been out of school for a good couple of years. And, yeah, he has mental disorders too, but my son won't take no medicine for his mental disorders. So, you know, you just have to deal with the attitude and all. I mean, he can be a good kid, but he's hit me in the face before. We've been through some shit, me and my son have, you know what I mean? But, you know, it is what it is. That's another whole damn story. So I can't tell anybody else what to do with their kids, but I do think his child needs to get a job. You know, he's not a child anymore. He needs to grow up and get a job. You know, everybody's got to work somewhere, you know what I mean? But I can't say much because if he, you know, but his kid probably has mental problems too, but he won't put him on no medicine. And when they get 18, 19, 20 years old, you can't make them take medicine, you know what I mean? I had my son on medicine all his life since he was like 4 years old, but then, you know, he was severe ADHD. I mean, he got kicked out of daycares, kicked out of all kinds of daycare places, you know. I didn't have somebody live in my house or any family member that could watch my kid while I worked. I had to depend on daycare when he was younger. But yeah, I've raised my kid. Shit, he's 20 years old. It's time for me to live my life, you know what I mean? And he don't really respect me like he ought to. I love him, and like I said, I mean, he's got a job working at Napa here in town, and he makes $11 an hour. You know, he don't have no health insurance because he says he's got to be there a year, which I don't know whether to believe that or not. You got to be there a year even though he's full-time. It's not like he's part-time, so I don't know how these auto parts places are. But anyway, he said he wasn't eligible for insurance. He has to work there a year before he's eligible for insurance, and it's $300 a month once he signs up for it, you know, when he is eligible. So I took health insurance out on him where I'm working at. And I'm not going to sit here and complain about somebody that has a job or don't have a job, because I didn't have a job for months, but that was due to my mental problems. And I still have issues with my mental issues, but I still take medicine, so it does help. But I'm not going to put up with bullshit on a job either. Y'all know that. I've made videos of that. I'm not going to put up with that shit. Because there ain't no job worth my mental health. It's not. But anyway, I just wanted to check in with y'all, see how y'all doing today. I ain't got no Ross haul. I ain't got no haul. Somebody on here said that, you know, I probably have a Ross problem. Dude, I like clothes and shoes, and what I do with my money, I just, like I said, I don't spend every dime I have in Ross. I mean, I do spend probably $100 a paycheck in Ross if there's something I like, but I don't buy something all the time. But you gotta think in your mind that I outgrew probably almost everything I had. So, you know, I like clothes. I'm a girl. I like clothes. I like shoes. I like getting my hair done. You know, I mean, I like that kind of stuff, and that's what I do. I don't have a partner to actually go anywhere and do anything with, you know. So it is what it is. I mean, you know, I don't really need a lot of stuff. I mean, you know, but I didn't have any shorts to fit me, you know what I mean? So I like what I like. And I work out every day that I'm off, so those clothes, most of those clothes I buy are gym clothes, you know what I mean? And I wear gym clothes even as casual wear. I mean, you know, because it's hot outside. I wear all my clothes, you know. There's no problem with that. If I show y'all a fit, the next time you see me in a video, you see that I'm wearing a fit, because I wear my clothes. You know what I mean? It'd be different if I wasn't wearing them. And no, I don't need a whole lot of more shit, really. I mean, I could use some jean shorts for women, but I haven't found any to fit me like I want them to fit me. But, yeah, I mean, I don't have a lot of things that I do in my spare time because I'm not with nobody. You know what I mean? I get lonely at times, too, just like my son's best friend's dad is lonely because his wife just up and left him. She's been gone for a month and a half, and she won't even talk to him. But I can't judge the situation because I don't know what he done. I don't know what she done. I don't know. You know what I mean? Obviously, he ain't seeing nobody, I don't reckon, because he's got his son living with him. You know, so, I mean, but honestly, I mean, in my opinion, his son needs to get a job. You know, but I guess he doesn't care if he gets a job. I mean, you know, kids need to have a job or some kind of income coming in, something to do with their time to help contribute to something. Because if you're living with somebody, you shouldn't be living there for free. You should be helping. I live with my parents, but I do help out. You know what I mean? I buy my own groceries. I try to help them with utility bills if they're high and they need help. They don't ask me, but I try to help them, you know. But my son lives here with my parents too, and he doesn't pay any bills other than his insurance and phone card and gas to get to work, you know what I mean? But Vince, he don't get insurance for a whole year. He's only been working at Napa for 3 months, so I took insurance out on him because he's only 20. You know, so I can keep insurance on him until he's 25 or something like that. Then he's got to get his own insurance. But he never told me to take insurance out on him, but I did. My son don't go to the doctor very often unless he's got a bad cold like strep throat or, you know, he's got to go. He don't take medication like I do for his mental issues, but I do. He needs to, but he won't, you know. But once you get a certain age, it's your choice to decide whether you want to take it or you don't. You know, I have to have medication for what I have. It's serious, so I take it. But like I said, I don't have to, but I do. I don't want to end up back in a mental hospital. I don't want to go through mania or depression again. Not to say that it won't ever happen, but I hope that it never does. That's the reason why I got to watch what hours I work, make sure I work day shift. I got to watch and make sure that I take care of my mental health. And if I do date, I got to make sure I'm dating somebody worthy of my time, not somebody that's going to cause me to go crazy. I don't need that. So that's the reason why I'm staying single, really. I mean, I want somebody in my life, don't get me wrong, but I don't want just anybody to cause a bunch of bullshit in my life. I don't need that. And I mean, it seems like I'm always getting hit on by married people, and it's like, is this really what I attract? It's like, damn, I don't want nothing to do with separated or married people. You know what I mean? That's something I don't want no part of. But my thing is, I worry about other people, I do. I pray for other people, I really do. But the thing of it is, people get lonely and then they pick wrong. Because they get so lonely, they get so tired of being by themselves, and they end up picking somebody and they settle. I've done it before in my life. You settle because you want somebody so bad that you're tired of being alone. You just pick anybody, and the next thing you know, that person that you picked you knew wasn't right for you. Then you end up in a freaking mental hospital like I did when you have mental issues, and that causes problems. There's no reason to do that. I don't care how lonely I am, I'm not going to get out here and just pick anybody to be with. I don't want other people's issues. I got my own damn problems. You know what I mean? I know it ain't nobody flawless. We all have flaws, and ain't none of us perfect. But I don't want somebody I got to worry about what they're doing. If they're not trustworthy, they don't have morals, values, integrity, and they're not a Christian who align with my beliefs, I don't want nothing to do with that. I just don't. I may be single the rest of my life, but I don't care. I mean, I do everything by myself. Like I said, I go to work by myself. I go, which that's something most people do anyway. I go out to eat by myself. There's a lot of people wouldn't even go out to eat if they had to go out to eat by themselves. I do. I don't care. I'm going to do stuff because I'm not going to sit in this house and waste my life away looking at a TV screen or a computer screen all day long and play video games like some of these damn people out here 50-some years old are doing. There's more to life than that. You got to get out and be around people. And that's something that I don't mind to do. I don't like large crowds, but I need to be around people, and I don't need to sit in this house 24/7. That's the reason why when I didn't have a job, I was basically sitting in this house 24/7. I was getting depressed. That's why I had to get on some medicine to help me, because hell, I filed for bankruptcy. I had nobody in my life. I had nobody really to talk to, because you can sit here and say, I got maybe one or two good friends on my hand, probably one, and that's it, that actually talks to me. And other than that, I really don't have any friends who actually check up on me. They act like they're my friend, but they don't never call and check up on me or text me and ask me how I'm doing, So that's just how it is. I'm a loner, I guess. I try to make friends, but I don't let toxic people in my life anymore. I don't want nothing to do with that shit. If you were like that, I don't want nothing to do with you. You know what I mean? I just don't do that shit anymore. It's not worth my mental health. It's not. I don't need all that bullshit. I do well to deal with myself. I deal with myself very well, and I'm on medication, and I'm doing good. And I'm working out, I'm going to the gym, I'm going for walks, I'm doing what my counselor tells me to do, and I'm not going to get involved with anybody married. I don't know why every married man wants to hit on me. And I'm not going to just go out with anybody if I'm not physically attracted to them. I don't want nothing to do with somebody who's don't take care of their looks. You know what I mean? Looks is not everything, but you got to be physically attracted to something. You know what I mean? And I'm just not just going to go out with just anybody. I'm not doing it. That's the reason why I'm still single. I'm taking care of me. I'm trying to better myself. I don't need all the bullshit. I don't need all the people that's not trustworthy and all that. I don't need all that, because I don't trust too easily anyway. I've been done shitty all my life. I'm trying to pick better people. I own up to my own responsibility for the mistakes I made in my life, but I'm doing good. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm on medication. I'm a good person. So it is what it is. I don't worry about it. I recently joined the Facebook dating app, Facebook dating thing, and see what happens from there. I don't know. I don't meet nobody when I'm out because I live in a small town. There's no place for meetup groups for people who would like to meet somebody. I mean, there's just, you go to work, you come home. I mean, I go to the gym, I go to the grocery store, I go get gas, I go for walks. That's about what I do. I mean, that's about what anybody does, unless you go on vacation somewhere, but I'm not going to go on vacation by myself. I mean, I could go on vacation by myself, but, I'm good, I just want to live my life and be at peace. You know what I mean? And I'm at peace with myself. I'm good, I don't need somebody I got to worry over. I really don't. I don't need to I can't fix nobody. I don't want somebody I got to try to fix. I mean, I want somebody that loves me. You know what I mean? Somebody that's real and a Christian man. That's hard to find. Because just because they go to church don't mean that they're really who they say they are. You know what I mean? They could be doing stuff you don't know. But it is what it is, so. I'm fixing to go see my counselor. I got into her today. I had to call and check up and make sure that my counselor, my psychiatrist, was actually in network with my insurance. So I had to go through with that. I had to call them and ask them. That probably took a half hour to 45 minutes to get all that information. And I had already made the appointment before I even seen if they were in network. But thank the Lord both of them are in network. Because if not, that'd be a lot of money I'd have to shell out. You know, I'd have to pay for a full freaking doctor or, visit there. And plus my insurance, mental health care things are no copay. That's awesome. I don't have to pay a copay with that plan that I got. I got the best insurance they had. The highest dollar they had was like $40 a week or something like that, $37, $38 a week. But between me having my son on there, it's like $87 or something a week. And since I didn't sign up for the health insurance from day one, they backdated all that stuff, and I have to pay back like three weeks worth of insurance that I didn't pay. That's company policy. I didn't know that till I called to sign up for it. But actually, even though I didn't use the insurance for those 3 weeks, I was still eligible for it. So company policy is I have to pay back those 3 weeks that I didn't sign up the first week. Get it? Yeah. So that's pretty much how it was. But anyway, my day's going pretty good. Like I said, y'all, I didn't get up to 12 o'clock. I went and done my biceps and triceps today. I worked triceps and chest yesterday, but I worked my biceps and triceps today. And probably Friday I'll work my legs, and I'll probably go back and work my back, do stuff like that on Saturday, and I'll find something to work Sunday. And I work my abs every day. I'm not killing myself in the gym, y'all. I'm just going in there working out for about 35 to 40 minutes a day, and that's it, because I got a job I got to go to, and I'm not no young spring chicken anymore. I'm 41 years old. I got to watch what I do. I don't want to fuck my back up. I don't want to mess myself up. I just want to get a little bit of muscle tone. That's the only thing I want to do, and it's something for me to do to get me out of the house. You know what I mean? And it's a positive thing to do. So, yeah. But, yeah, I'd rather see somebody have a freaking Ross addiction and shop every once in a while than somebody out here drinking beer every day. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like to shop. I'm a girl. I see people on here shopping at Ross and doing Ross hauls like freaking 3 or 4 times a week, spending like $400 and $500 at shopping trip. I don't spend that kind of money. I spend maybe $70, $80 a week on something at Ross. That ain't that big of a deal. Hell, I make $700, $800 a week. It ain't no big deal. I mean, I like clothes. And I need them because I've outgrew everything I had. Matter of fact, I need to take a day when I'm off and go through everything, because I probably got 3 or 4 bags of clothes I got to get rid of because I can't wear them. That's the reason why I'm shopping for clothes. But I do like clothes, and I do like shoes. But you don't see me out here buying $200 and $300 pairs of shoes anymore like I did way back 4 or 5 years ago. Well, probably 6. I used to buy a pair of shoes every week, $200 a pop. That's a lot of money. But I didn't have no bills other than my insurance and my gas and whatever, you know what I mean? I didn't have a lot of bills to pay other than buy some food to eat. And I really don't have no bills right now other than I'm paying my dad back for this truck. I give him $100 a paycheck. I get paid every Thursday. I get paid every week, so I give him $100 a paycheck. So it'll take me 5, 6, 7 months to pay the truck off, and it'll be paid for. I've already had to put money into this truck. I had to get some kind of things that go on the battery, the metal things around the battery was corroded, so I had to buy them new things. And then I bought an oxygen sensor for it. I bought that, which ain't been put in yet, but it ain't going to affect the drive of the car, but it needs to be replaced. I bought it, but I got to get my dad to put it in for me, either that or my brother. And I had to replace a tire. So you figure 60, 120, what's that, 180? And then, I've spent $200 on it already, plus I need to get, plus the money I have to pay my dad back for it. I got $3,300 left that I owe on this truck. And like I said, I'm giving him $100 a paycheck. That's good enough. That's $400 a month, I'm not going to go broke, you know what I mean, freaking paying him back. You don't expect me to give him no $300 or $400 a fucking paycheck. I give him $100 a paycheck. And it is what it is. But anyway, y'all, hope y'all having a great day. Peace, love. Be blessed.